What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Duncan and in today's video I'm going to be packing for China. I actually leave for China today and I thought it would be fun to go through all the different categories and show you what I'm picking out. This trip's going to be about 2 months long, so I got a lot of stuff I gotta bring. This is the bag that I'm going with. It is 90-liter size, which is fairly large, but there are obviously bigger suitcases too. Let's go to my room now and take a look at what I picked out. Enjoy! Yeah, so like I said, I just grabbed all my jackets. Some of these will be easy no's. The first one is this jacket from La Mer. My mom says I should take it. I was actually gonna hold off on this one because it is more of kind of a rain shell. Really good for kind of transitional weather when it's just a little bit cool. This is a nice light layer, but I do have another rain jacket I plan on bringing. So this is gonna go in the maybe pile for right now, which I will, I suppose, put right here. All right, next jacket is my Kiko Kostadanov jacket. I showed this in my winter pickups last year. It's a super fun piece, but it's just not very practical. It's more of a fashion piece, so for that reason, I'm gonna leave it behind.
That's a no.
No, correct. So we're gonna put it back in the closet. The next piece is not as much of a traditional jacket. This is a Fumito Ganryu puffer scarf, but it takes up the same amount of space as a jacket because of the downfill. However, I did bring this to Chicago when I was getting my visa there, and it was so impractical because Chicago is quite cold and this would make it so just my neck was warm and then I was just freezing everywhere else. So I decided for the amount of space this takes up, it's really not as practical enough to bring. Next two I'll show at the same time. These are also from Fumito Ganryu, also down jackets. Of the three, this one is the most practical because it has a zipper. This jacket was probably my favorite piece from the whole collection. It has this kind of, yeah, definitely Asian feeling with the shawl collar and then this belted closure, kind of like a kimono twist. But yeah, just because it doesn't zip all the way, it doesn't really keep the heat in as much. So I really don't wear this one as much as I wear this one. So this is gonna be my heavy down jacket for the whole trip. Even though we just got our first yes, this one is so puffy that I'm gonna hold off on packing it. I may even wear this to the airport because it takes up so much room, but I'll put it on the door. The last jacket that is a yes is gonna be this Satisfy Running Fly rain jacket that I showed in my last video. If you've watched that, which had to do with running pickups, you would know that I had a lot of changes I wanted to make to this jacket, which is part of the reason I'm bringing it. Because in China, the access to tailors and clothing manufacturers is so much more of a thing and so much more affordable. I plan to have some alterations done in one of the cities, either Shenzhen or Chengdu. These are lesser known cities, but they are still quite large. Chengdu is within Western China and it is in the Sichuan region, best known for their Sichuan peppers, at least to us Americans. But they also have some pretty cool fashion emerging out of Chengdu. I'll put a boutique I'm really excited to see on the screen right now.
Does it rain there?
Does it rain there?
Yeah, do you need this garment there?
Oh no, I guess I was just bringing it up because they have a ton of businesses centered around fashion in Chengdu. What I was gonna say is it was listed on one of the top freest dressing cities in the world. So if you've ever seen those viral Chinese TikToks of their street style, I actually did a video on this like maybe 2 years ago now. Most of those come out of Chengdu because it has a lot of young people who are into fashion, dressing quite freely. Anyway, I went on a little bit of a ramble there, but that's the second jacket I know I will be bringing. Long and short sleeve t-shirts, also combined with base layers, because I do a lot of running. a wool base layer is a must. So let's get into it. This is, I think, where I need to make the most decisions. First is one I brought on my previous trip where I went through Europe to Japan and Korea. This one I think would be really good for China because it has the yin yang on it, which is a Chinese idea, symbol. Yeah, but it's a little bit on the nose as well, as far as like, I'm a tourist, yin yang. So yeah, maybe category, but I really do love these base layers from Satisfy. All right, the next one is a somewhat recent pickup. It's this Fumito Ganryu long sleeve that I picked up in Japan. Now, this is a maybe because you're not supposed to put it in the dryer, and I did that already and it shrunk a little bit. So I'm kind of worried that through staying in hostels and stuff, it will have to dry and it'll kind of ruin it. But it would be nice to bring a black long sleeve, so we'll keep this maybe as well. Next one was another Japanese t-shirt pickup. This one I brought from the United Aero store. It's a really nice white t-shirt, just kind of an elevated feel, but because I'm gonna be kind of roughing it, I'm gonna leave my nicest t-shirts behind. So no on this one. The next that I'm gonna show as a group is gonna be these t-shirts from Darryl Brown. This is like an essential in my wardrobe. I have two of the exact same one in white and then one in green. I think this one will look quite good if it gets some wear on it, like some more fading. So I am gonna pack this one. Okay. The next yes is this one from Satisfy Running, my most recent Moth Tech t-shirt, and
It's coming.
It's coming. I plan to bring this base layer. This is my other Cloud Merino, and I think I'm leaning towards this, partially because I did bring this one in my last trip, so I want to have a little bit of a different capsule wardrobe. But I also like how it's kind of this like dirty-ish look. So if you have this one on top of it, you can see a little bit of brown through the holes. So yeah, it's just a nice detail. Next is a heavyweight black t-shirt, slightly cropped fit. I like everything about this t-shirt, but it is pretty heavy. I do find myself leaning away from heavier stuff just because you want everything to pack quite small. So, but I'm gonna still put this in the maybe pile. Next, we got my Uniqlo U brown t-shirt. I'm really into brown right now. And I hope this breaks in and softens up. It's so stiff still. So it kind of is a bit motivating to just wear it a lot so that it starts to get more comfortable. So I'm gonna take this one. A simple gray shirt from N. Hollywood. This really has nothing special to it other than this patch on the sleeve. I'm really hopeful that as it washes more, this will just white out and get quite like faded. Yeah, so I think it is a nice detail because it kind of gives the shirt the potential to change its look just a little bit. All right.
Oh, is it going?
Yeah, that's going. What do you think? Maybe let's hear from the audience.
About the palette, you got gray, brown, olive.
Okay, so because my mom has argued against this, we'll put it in the maybe pile. Maybe pile is very important because those, you know, that's where the real decisions come.
Yeah.
Yeah, next one, this wool base layer from Tracksmith, a waffle knit. I did a little slight alteration with these cuffs, and I can stick my thumb through them. I'll show a bit of B-roll, but yeah, this one's coming. It's very warm and versatile.
Oh, you added that completely.
Yeah.
Came without that.
All right. That wraps up t-shirts. Let's go on to the next category. I'm gonna leave the maybe pile as is right now. It's getting super messy in here. Let me go through these really quick. First one is this Fumito Ganryu polo. I showed this last spring and I've actually kind of fallen out of love with it. The polyester material is not that wonderful, so it just feels like it will never get better. and it's a bit wide in my opinion. So I plan to actually bring this and sell it in Japan. So yes on that. Greg Lauren flannel. Brought this on my last trip, but it was so hot I didn't wear it that much. My style has kind of moved a bit away from this, so this is gonna be a no.
You're not reaching for it.
Exactly. Next one is this wrinkled attachment shirt. This is a linen blend, so it won't be super warm. I wish I had brought this on my summer trip, but for the winter, I don't know if it's the right, the right shirt. Anyway, I'm gonna put it in the maybe pile for now. Next, we got this vintage silk shirt. This has been washed so many times that it has faded a little bit, and I really enjoy wearing this in the winter. Also, if I am gonna go to like a nicer dinner or go to a bar, 酒吧, I will probably reach for this one. So I think very versatile. It's a yes. Whee!
First yes in the shirt.
Next one is this Heider Ackerman corduroy shirt. I've had this for a really long time, but it doesn't excite me so much these days. So I'm gonna say no to it for now. Next category. This is a really difficult category, and you'll see why. With everything else, t-shirts, even the shirts, they can pack pretty small, so I'm okay to bring a couple. But with hoodies, they take up a lot of room. So I feel probably only good to bring one, which is really tough. Hoodies is something I wear on a near daily basis. They're quite casual, but also I think there's a lot of cool versions out there. So let me just talk you through the different ones. This first one is a vintage hoodie. It's just a black faded, nothing too special, but it is very versatile. I wear this on runs. I wear this underneath jackets just so you have the hood detail. So it's kind of a year-round type of hoodie, but on the other hand, one of my least special ones. Right now it's gonna go in the maybe pile.
This is a tough one.
Yeah, I recently bought this. I haven't showed it on the channel yet, but it's from Kiko Kostadanov, New Season. Yeah, it's quite a cool piece. But I don't think this is versatile enough to make the cut. It pains me to say that because obviously you get something new and you want to wear it. So you want to bring your new stuff, but I just don't see the green and yellow being like the everyday type of hoodie, you know? So maybe I'll leave it in the maybe right now.
That's a really nice hoodie.
All right, last two, which are still major contenders. This one is from Camille Fortkins. It is this washed out red or like salmon color, you could say. I think the wash is beautiful on this.
Tikka masala color.
Tikka masala,
Yeah.
but you just made me like this hoodie less. Anyway, yeah, I love this hoodie. My dad hates this hoodie. I don't know, it's so oversized that it probably wouldn't work for running.
Wouldn't the Kostadanov work for running? That doesn't.
I did run in that in Chicago, but it provided like no heat. Like the wind like flew through the Kiko hoodie and I was like so cold. Yeah, so anyway, we're leaving this in the maybe pile as well. We're up to 3 hoodies in the maybe pile. My mom is saying to not take it. Well, I'm still like scarred by you saying that was tiki masala color. To sum up hoodies, holy fuck, I hardly narrowed it down at all. Okay, we have the black hoodie, most versatile award. Kiko hoodie, the coolest hoodie award.
Exactly, and it's not too bulky.
Camille Fortkins, the most the most lovable hoodie award.
Tikka masala.
It's kind of making me want to bring it more though. And then this hoodie, what do you think of this? Why?
Double thumbs down.
I'm just gonna leave them in for now. All right, next category, please. This is gonna be socks, boxers, and then every accessory I own. The first one that is a yes is my Oakley sunglasses.
Do you have a case?
I do, taken from you. Taken from you. Calvin Klein, which I really don't like that it says that. Why are you laughing?
Beggars can't be choosers.
First one is going in the bag. Second is a scarf. This is from Our Legacy. Yeah, it'll be good. In Harbin, fucking... This is wool, so it'll be a good piece to have.
All right, keep going.
If you guys have seen, there's an article on Rick Owens where he and like his wife and I think some other people from their squad went to the Forbidden City in Beijing, and they were dressed in like Rick Owens clothing, of course, and they got kicked out of the Forbidden City for dressing too weird.
The balaclava on?
There may have been a balaclava present.
Is that a Rick Owens balaclava?
No. This is from Holden. All right, next up we got a wine and beer opener from Carhartt. I think that's cool. And it has a little, it's, multi-functional.
They're gonna confiscate that.
They do have knives in China, that's a thing.
And customs are gonna confiscate your weapon.
They're gonna confiscate my bottle opener. Well, I'll keep you guys updated.
Yeah.
All right, quite a lot of accessories, to be honest. I also have a planner, 2025. Are you guys enjoying this?
Yes.
This is a Japanese brand, I think. Yeah, so a little planner, which I can, pack quite easily, but also kind of make notes and plan out my days. I don't know if I want to share all my socks. I'm a little bit like...
Just the ones that are, highlights.
Okay. Next one is this pair of toe socks. You guys see that? This one I really don't wear that much, but I'm hoping now that I'm gonna have like lots of time, I can like spend 10 minutes in the morning, inserting my toes. Yeah, actually they are quite practical for running because it will separate your toes, so it helps with like rubbing or blisters. But man, is it so time consuming to get like your pinky in that guy? Yeah, so it's just kind of annoying.
Wool toe socks?
I don't think they're wool, but they're padded for winter. Next one, I got these ones in Korea. It says Seoul Hiking Tourism Center on them, so they're quite fun. I just like the back hit, and they also got dirty really easily, so I think they'll barely make it through this trip, then I'll throw them away. And then the last thing I'm gonna show you guys is the battle of the socks. This one, the bright high-vis orange, this hit of pink, which I think I'm leaning away from.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, no. This blue colorway, and then, or this thick wool pair.
Yeah, leave the orange one and take the blue.
You don't want the orange one.
Blue and thick, because you already got orange in those other ones. Plus, it's been cold in Harbin, so you need some of the warm.
That felt like a big loss of the memories that could be made with my orange socks. All right, which ones?
Both.
Both?
Yes.
All right, moving on. All right, I'm gonna go through these quickly. First, La Mer white jeans, not a winter color in my mind. So no. Wool pants from Junjae, the pinstripe, but not washable. You say forget it?
Kind of.
Okay, we're saying no. N. Hollywood wide leg twisted seam pants. Yeah, my parents call these the Noizy pants because I wake up in the morning and walk down the hallway like this so you can hear me coming, but likely my favorite pair of pants. These will be coming. Yes. All right, last two pairs of pants is my Capital jeans. I think a good pair of beat up jeans is perfect for travel. You're not gonna, you don't have to wash these that much. They age and take on character, and you can kind of build a lot of memories into your jeans, especially a unique pair like this. So these are yes. Then my skinny jeans from Tom Chrome. I haven't worn skinny jeans in forever, but I think this is a good way to look kind of put together. Like when you're traveling, you typically just throw stuff on a lot of the time. So if everything is quite oversized, you can kind of verge into that like homeless territory. At least I could. But with something like this, it just is like a little bit of effort, and I still think you can really pull off skinny jeans, even though I know that's not on trend. So maybe yes. Pile. Yes. You're saying yes. Yes. Last category, shoes. For some people, shoes might be a tough category because it's like you have so many shoes, so many favorites. In my opinion, it's actually pretty easy because they take up so much space that by necessity, you can only really bring 3. That's my rule of thumb, at least. A pair of slides, a pair of running sneakers, and a pair of casual everyday shoes.
What about in urban where it's freezing? You're gonna need boots, huh?
I just don't have room for boots, you know? Yeah. But running shoes, I got my Hoka Cliftons. This is my go-to running shoe. Then the water slides, just a cheap option for the shower. Lastly is the everyday sneaker. For the whole existence of my YouTube channel, I have supported the Moonstar sneaker. This is a perfect everyday shoe in my mind. It's comfortable, it doesn't say too much, and you can see how flexible it is. So it's just like a nothing shoe that never makes an outfit look worse. But also, I love the Headmainer Reebok shoes. And this is a really good option because you can slip it on. Whereas with the Moonstars, you can slip them on, but I often crush my fingers. And so these are just, you know, you don't even have to bend down. So for that reason, I think I'm gonna bring these shoes.
Wow, that's big change.
Big change up. Yeah. Huge news for the Duncan Lester YouTube. Oh my God, everyone behind the screen right now, he's not bringing the Moonstars. Exactly. Anyway, you probably don't care, but that's the plan with the shoes. Yeah, that wraps up all the categories. I'm packed. It's a mess anyway, but what we really got to take care of is the maybe pile. I'm kind of procrastinating the hoodies, so I guess I should just do them. All right, you said no on this one, so no. I'm gonna say no on this Kiko hoodie. It will get its day.
Love this one.
Last two, we got the Camille Fortgans and black. I'm gonna try and pack both of them, and if they don't fit, this one will stay behind. We're down to just a couple of pieces left. We got the pre-wrinkled attachment shirt, which my mom is rooting for.
Very nice shirt. Made to be packed.
Maybe I will say yes.
Isn't it respectful to look nice too?
I'm gonna say yes, but I would really like to keep some space for shit to be bought. No on the black one. No. No.
Yeah, because the washing thing is horrible.
Woo! All right.
The bed is empty.
The bed is empty. I think one of my main concerns is that I won't have any room. So what I'm quickly gonna do is pack everything, fold it really small, and then maybe cut 1 or 2 other things after that's done.
Load it up.
So yeah, let's do that now. We forgot a category. Caps, which I wear quite frequently. I have 2 hats from Satisfy Running, which I really enjoy wearing, and then more of a traditional baseball cap. I was thinking about bringing this one, which has a Colorado Rockies logo, a little bit distressed at this point, and it's kind of nice when you're not at home to have like a Colorado or something that says your home base. However, I think I'm leaning more towards this Well Done cap. Well Done has like mad clout in Asia, so it's kind of cool, and I would love if this brushed cotton faded a bit. So I think I'm going to bring this, and maybe this one as well. See, this is hard because I am not leaving much room for buying stuff. Right now, I'll plan to bring this one. I haven't packed this, I also haven't packed this. As a final test, I'm gonna put this underneath the puffer jacket and see if it looks good. I don't think it goes that well.
I've decided though I like the red.
Wow, you've changed your mind
I have.
after all that.
Because the color is important. Has a color. You have a lot of gray.
I was ready to ditch it.
You could take those pants you're wearing also.
Yeah, thank you for adding stuff right now.
Just leave the Noizy pants here. We need to cut this video because it's getting really long.
All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. Obviously, I'm not completely finished, but we've pretty much got an idea of everything I'm bringing. I also am going to pack my computer, camera. So there's other things that
To be continued.
to be not on the channel. This is all you're going to see, but like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see everybody in China. Bye for now.